Pam here with BeeCreative Crafts, and welcome to Off the Hook, y'all. We are on episode 126. All right, y'all. So we are continuing on working on stuff for the spa set because I need to get stuff ready for the spa sets. So that's why we're still working on these. So y'all, let me show you what I've got done. Okay, so I have made these in an assortment of yarn weights. This one is a chunky. I made this one yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, I think so. I think it was yesterday. But this is a chunky, and it turned out better than I thought it was going to. It's really soft, so I wasn't sure how it would do, but it is cotton, so that is this one, and I'm pairing this one with, where did it go? Where did it go? I think I'm going to pair this one with a red face scrubby. Hey, Renee. Hey, Karen. That looks kind of pink on screen, but it's actually red. So what do y'all think about that? I was trying to think of something that was a little more masculine or a little more neutral, not the pinks, purples, just something that would work for other, you know, just for everybody. Hey, Susan. Hey, Rudy. So that is what I've got. So that's one set. Again, this is with a chunky cotton. I think I did 25 stitches for it. All of these are, let me do a quick measure here. Rudy, can I use your intro for videos? I would prefer you did not. You can make up your own intros, but I'd prefer you not use mine. Let's see. So these are roughly 11 inches wide and about a square, 11-inch square, maybe a little bit longer. Let's see. Renee said green with the blue would be masculine. Okay. I've got some solid green that I could do. Rudy said I made a birthday video. I did see that you made one for my mom. Susan said I got the notification that you were on. Yay! Hey, Thrifty. Miss Rachel, how are you? Hi, Mom. Welcome in. So that's what I've got for these. Rudy, please don't ask people to type things. They like to type what they want to type. But so I've got the blue one. And I have more of this cotton, so I can make more. I also have red and white in this thicker. Rudy said he's got 2 copyright strikes. Yeah, you got to be careful with that. So I've got 2. I've got more of this, so I can do more. I've made a bunch of these little face scrubbies. I've got quite a few of these made up. I'm gonna make, where's that? So I'm thinking, what do y'all think about this cotton here to go with this face scrubby? So I'm trying to use my, I love this cotton because it's a little bit softer. So I'm using these for the face towels. And then I'm using more of a durable cotton for the scrubbies. So, Rudy, I do not do Echo Living Life. I'm not sure who that is. Do I like queso? Yes, I do. Renee said, that looks nice. Thank you. Okay, so this is what I'm going to work on tonight. I'm going to use these. And then I've got this set made. And I'm trying to mix it up. So like if I use like a super variegated for the face or for the face towel, I'm trying to use something a little more neutral or solid for the face scrubby. So there's this one. So these are a little bit larger than what I normally make like for my washcloth. But I mean, if they want to use it for a washcloth, they totally can. Whoa. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to roll them up like a, rolling them up. Whoop. And then I'm going to put them in the little basket. Mods, do your thing. If I have any mods here. So I'm going to roll them up, put them in here. Boop. And then on this side, I'm going to, or one of the sides, I'm going to drop in a face wash, which I got those in today. And then on the other side, I'm going to make some wax melts that are going to be like shaped like a bee. I got some honeycomb ones that have a bee on them, but I think those are going to be a little bit too big. But I did get some smaller ones with just a bee on it. So I'm going to put those on one side, and then I'm also going to put like a little baggie of candy. And then I bought the little cellophane things, the little cellophane baggies, to wrap it all up and put a bow on it. So then it's a cute little gift basket that I'm going to be selling at the craft show. Okay, so this is the first one I made. This one y'all have seen. This was the first. And then I've got this one here, which has got a little bit of speckly in it. And then I've got this yellow to go with it. And then I've got this pink one. Now this pink one is a 3-weight. This is the sugar well cotton. And I've got this one to go with it. I think that's all my completed sets. I was working on this yellow one last night when the power went out, so I didn't get my tails woven in, but what I did do was finish making it by the light of my flashlight on my cell phone. So hopefully I didn't mess it up too bad, because I was almost done. And I think, which one did I decide was going to go with it? Maybe this one. Which one did I decide? See, the light in here looks different than the light in the other room. Okay, so this one matches it really well, but I had that one with the pink. Decisions. Okay, so we can be the judge. Let me open it up a little. When I said that's dedication. Well, I was almost done. I only had like a row and a half left. Okay, so I think maybe the middle one matches it the best. I don't know. What do y'all think? Which one should go with this one? Is the light picking it up? Can y'all see it? Maybe this one? The one with the red? Does that yellow look like it matches it a little better than this one? What say you? Can y'all see it? Maybe back here you can see it better. Okay, so Renee says the middle. Let me scroll back up. See if I missed anybody coming in. I don't see anybody. And my mom also says the middle. Okay. So that's 2 for the middle. So that's what we'll go with. So we'll take these out. We'll go with the middle. Okay. And then let me turn my camera and we're going to get started. Oh, and I found these in my stash of goodies. So I'm thinking, if y'all saw the Crafty Ladies the other night, we were making carrots. I'm thinking these are coasters. I could seam these up or lace these up, put the little green up here, and then instead of, because I was going to make them for the washcloths, but the washcloths are a little bit bigger than what the carrots needed to be. So I'm thinking these would work just as well, and then I could put the candy in here and then sell those, and then they can unlace them, and then they'll have a coaster. Hey, Miss Diane, welcome in. Okay, so let me throw all this stuff back into the basket here. We'll get started working on, let's see, Renee said she's been seeing 3D granny squares that look really interesting. I like the 3D grannies. I think they're really pretty. Like the ones with like the flowers and stuff on them. Oh, and if you were watching the Crafty Ladies, y'all saw this happen. I was going to do a short. Like I saw when it happened. I went back and watched it. My hook broke. Like I was just crocheting with it. It just fell apart right in my hand. But I do have another H. I kind of thought I did. It was in the other room. So we all good. I do have another H of this brand. So we're good. But I am going to E6000 this one, I think, so that I can have it back. So, Alrighty, let me switch my camera and then we will get to the crocheting. What you doing, Tinykins? Oh, there's my tape. Move some of this stuff out of the way. Go over here. Give me just a second. My channel. I'm gonna pull this up over here on the old YouTubey side. Okay. Whoop. Drop in my granny squares. Okay, so there's that. Whoa. Okay, so here's this one again. I don't know that yeah, I think y'all are right. That one does look pretty good. They both match it fairly well on screen. The yellows are still slightly different, but I think those work. Okie dokie. So y'all, temperatures in Tennessee. Oh, hold on a second. There we go. Now I can see y'all here. Let's find the little center pole here. But yeah, so it has been pretty chilly here in Tennessee today. Even though it's the first day of spring, it started out fairly warm, but then it quickly dropped. When I left work this morning, I want to say it was around 50-ish. And when I went out to get the mail for work at oh wait, there's the other one. Maybe this is the one I was going to use, y'all. That's the one I was going to use with that. What do y'all think about that? I know, I squirreled. Okay, so there was that one, and then there was this one. Do y'all still like the one with the green, or do you like the color, the one with more color? This one or this one? Which all of these face scrubbies are gonna have a blanket, or gonna have a hand towel to go with them. Renee says it's a tie. Okay. Well, if I find another, I have some green that's pretty close to this. Well, that would match this one too, though, huh? Okay. And I may have some of the face towels. Y'all tell me what you think. Okay, so I'm thinking I'll have the baskets already made up. But what if I had some of them made and then some of them just sitting aside with the baskets empty, and then they can pick their face towel and then pick their face scrubby? What do y'all think about that? I mean, I know it would be quicker if I already had them already made up, but I'm thinking, that way somebody might want to mix and match. And if I have time, I'll make up some extras and then sell separately. But anyways, okay, let's move all this stuff out the way. Back to what we was talking about. Now, what I've been doing for these little towels. Okay, so if anybody wants to crochet along with me, I've been using a J-hook. Renee said, yep, some people like that custom thing. See, I was kind of thinking that too. So maybe I'll have some of them already made so they can see what they look like. And then, if they want to make their own, yeah. Okay. So you can either use, y'all can, okay. So you can either use your J-hook. There we go. Nope, not going to focus. Trust me, that's the J. This is an I. You can use whichever one you want to use, whichever you prefer using with this cotton. I've been chaining 33, and then skipping 2, and then doing a half double crochet all the way across so that I have a total stitch count of 31. So that is how wide these little guys have been being in the 4 weight. In the 3 weight, I did more. I think the 3 weight, I did 35 as my stitch count, I believe, maybe. And then in the chunky, I went down just a little bit, but they're all staying right around the 11-inch wide mark. Okay, let's move these baskets out of the way, and let's get started. But yeah, so as I was saying, so temperatures being a little chilly here in Tennessee, but it's supposed to warm back up, and it will be hot before we know it. Trying to. This one looks pretty. It looks all squiggly. I bought this with the thought of making some sock monkeys, but then I didn't. Or a sock monkey inspired project, but then I didn't. No. Okie dokie. So we are going to chain 33. Sorry, I have to count. Alright, 33. Renee said it's finally nice in California. Ooh, yay. Okay, y'all. I've got to pull my camera closer to me. Hold it. Somehow, some way, whoa, I have pushed it away. Bring it back good towards me. Come on. What are you hooked on? Now, there we go. Now I don't have to reach so far. It was really nice in Tennessee. Over the weekend. Was it the weekend? It's been so long. No, it wasn't. It was nice for a little while, and then we got a bunch of rain, and then it got cold. So, but we have had some pretty days, and it will be hot as tarnation before you know it. Hey, Kimberly! She said, I got you on mute. I wanted to say hi and give you a quick tummy. Hi, Kimberly! What up, what up, what up? Since I'm on mute, we'll just let her know that I see her. I need to do, I think it was Nancy had a sign that said, hi, Kimberly. For when she had us muted. I can make a sign. That is some funky looking yarn. But I think it'll look okay. I think it'll go good with this brown one over here. We'll do a little bit of it and see. Now, yarn like this is one that you don't really want to use like a super intricate stitch because you'll lose your stitch definition, which I'm doing all of these in the lemon peel. Right now, I'm just doing a half double crochet all the way across. This is my base line. Just making me a little base foundation here. Renee says she made a beret with that kind of yarn. Oh, I bet that would be cute. And yes, I'm using the lemon peel stitch for this. I do have a short video on how to do the lemon peel, and then I have some longer videos on how to do it. Kimberly says, pretty yarn. Thank you. Like I said, right now I'm just doing a half double. Is this going in and out? Do I need to turn off the autofocus? Y'all let me know if it's going in and out on y'all. And I will turn off the autofocus so that it doesn't do that. There we go. But I have a baby blanket that I use for the lemon peel. I think what else? I think I have 2 projects with the lemon peel. Well, I mean, I have the tutorial for the lemon peel, then I have the baby blanket, and then the washcloth. So, okay, so for row 2, I'm going to do 2 half doubles to get started. Hey, Liz, welcome in. So I'm going to do half double in the first stitch and a half double in the second, and I'm going to work across the tail for just a few stitches, and then we're going to alternate doing a single crochet and then a double crochet, single, double, all the way across. My mom said it's doing fine, not in and out too much. Okay, good. So in the first stitch, we're going to do in the third stitch, do a single and then a double, and then you're going to alternate all the way across until you have 3 stitches left. So alternating between a single and a double, single, double. But I think the lemon peel gives just a little bit of texture, but it also keeps it with a nice solid fabric, so it's not holdy. Hey, John, welcome in. How are you? So y'all, the crafty ladies are not just for the ladies. Last month we had Jerry, Mr. Yarnball, and in April we're gonna have Mr. John, Hooks, Whips, and Chains is gonna be joining us on the Crafty Ladies. So y'all be sure to check it out. Miss Nancy will be the host next month. Hey, Angela, welcome in. See, did I miss anybody else while I was looking down? Let me see. Miss Rachel says she hopes everybody is doing well. And Liz says good evening to everybody in the chat. And I believe I said hello to Miss Angela before I went to check my chat. If I did not, hello, Miss Angela. How are you tonight? But the lemon peel stitch gives your project a little bit of texture and doesn't require a whole lot of, it looks fancy, but it's not fancy. You know what I mean? It's just, if you can do a single crochet, a double crochet, and a half double, then you are good to go. Liz says, please hit that button and share and show Pam some love. Oh, thank you. John says, this sounds like news to me, LOL. Uh-huh. Hey, Angel, lurking on TV. Hit the like button. Thank you. Okay, so now we have 3 stitches left. So we just did a double crochet, so now we're going to do a single. And then in the last 2 stitches, do a half double. Now, the half double is not part of the lemon peel stitch. I just like to do it when I'm doing the blank. Well, I do it when I do a blanket or when I'm doing a towel or a washcloth because it kind of gives it a little bit of a border and kind of frames out the textured section. Chain 1, turn. In the first 2 stitches, work your half doubles. So you're going to start and end with 2 half doubles. And then for lemon peel, you're going to alternate. So now on top of this single crochet, you're going to work a double. And then on top of your double crochet, you work a single. And then you alternate it all the way across, just like we did in the row below. You're going to work a double crochet, single crochet, double crochet, single crochet. And by working the double on top of a single and the single on top of a double, that's what's going to start giving you that texture. Let me grab one of the others. it's hard to see the texture with this, but you can kind of see it popping out there a little bit. It is very textured. Let me grab this yellow one here. You see how you get that little bit of texture, and then here, it doesn't frame it out too, it's hard to see it kind of, but the half double just kind of frames it out. Like if you have a really big texture, even if you're doing like sedge stitch, it just frames it a little. And then same thing with doing the half double at the start, or at the beginning and the end of the start and end of the project. Angela said, I'm good, but I broke the top of my right foot. I think my German Shepherd actually stepped on my foot, not meaning to. Oh my goodness. I had a German Shepherd. I've actually had several, but I had to put my old girl down. She was my girl, but she was old. I miss her. It hadn't even been a year yet. No, but I do like, I have Big Dog. I still have Big Dog. I have a black lab. He's easy. But hopefully your foot will heal quickly. Oh, so do they have you in a boot, or are you just, what did they do for your foot? Hey, Nancy, welcome in. She said, hello, everyone. Lost track of time. That is okay. Angela said she was after her neighbor's dog. Haha. John says, slow your video speed down. Sorry, John. Okay, here we go. Double. John, you are getting really good at your crochet. I've been seeing some of the stuff you've made, and it's looking good. And then a single. But when I'm talking, I just kind of roll with it. So that one almost looks like chainmail. I know, right? It does, doesn't it? That would be pretty cool to do. I wonder if I could. Does anyone, I need to look. Does Hobby Lobby? I know John can't get Hobby Lobby, but does Hobby Lobby still sell this color? This color is called Hot Monkey Brown. That's probably why I was going to use it for a sock monkey. There we go. Monkey Brown. Angela said, I'm just trying to prop it up as much as I can. That is probably a good idea. And Angel, her Pebbles got one of her puppies back today, and they're really cute together. It's the male one, Rocky. Oh, sweet. Sweet, sweet baby puppies. Renee said she had that yarn in light gray. I don't remember seeing the light gray, but that doesn't mean that I didn't see it. I know it had several different colors of it. And this one I got on the clearance sale, but I don't know if it was because they were discontinuing the color, or if it's when they were getting ready to go up. Oh, look, see, there's the sock monkey. See, there's a reason. I know they had it in red. I do remember they had it in red. But that's what I bought it, to make a sock monkey. I bet the gray was for the sock monkey. I did see the light gray. But yes, I don't know if it was because they were getting rid of this color, or if because it was the die lot sale. You know, they have several different clearances every year, or they used to. Angela said, I need to get me some of that yarn. This came from Hobby Lobby. We can go look and see if they still have it. Renee says, I still have sock monkeys my mom made in the 80s. Oh, wow. My aunt made them. Noe said, was that a sock monkey on the wrapper? It is. It is. Nancy said, I have something similar and made some sock monkey coffee sleeves. Oh, that's cute. That was cute. But I had an idea. I was going to make it wasn't going to be the sock monkey. I was going to make a sock monkey inspired project. So I bought several of these. because this is the color they had on clearance. My mom said that yarn almost has a pewter look. It probably does with the way it's blended. No, he says, OMG, I collect sock monkeys. But I was thinking, you can do that and then put like a stripe of red and then a stripe of white and then this again. I could make some like sock monkey inspired hand towels. Where am I at? Okay, so now we're back to, so this one's a double crochet. So now we're back to starting the repeat with a single. So we're going to do a single and a double, single, double, all the way across. Now, I worked this in an odd number. If you work the lemon peel in an even number, then it's a 1 row repeat. You will start every row with a single crochet and end every row with a double crochet. Let's see, Nancy said I have gray, red, and I believe blue. Ooh. For some reason on lemon peel, I always tend to work it in an odd number, and I think it's because of the symmetry of it. But yeah, if you work it in an even number, it is a 1 row repeat. If you work it in an odd, it's a 2 row repeat. Well, hey, Lisa, welcome in. How are you doing? She said just popped in to leave my thumbprint. Well, thank you, ma'am. I hope you are enjoying your Friday. Now he says she has about 200 sock monkeys. Wow, I knew somebody that I see around the streets collect sock monkeys, but I couldn't remember who. So that's awesome. That is super cool. Thrifty says 200 monkeys. Lisa says we've had a very wet Friday. Well, it has been wet here too. It rained a lot over the weekend. Was it the weekend? Goodness gracious. Let's see. When did we get all that rain? Well, last weekend. Because I went on Sunday and videotaped how the river was up because we had so much rain. And then we got more rain last night. And then it rained a little bit today and was chilly. The days all run together. No, it says I need to get back to making sock monkeys. I need to get back to making sock monkey Monday videos. Oh, that would be cute. Yeah, you do. Showing off your monkeys. My cousin has a monkey. I think she does. Mom, does Caitlin still have a monkey? I think he's a lemur. It's not really he's a lemur. He's not a monkey, but he's cute though. But I don't know if she still has him. She hasn't posted a picture of him in a while, so she may not have him anymore, but he was really cute. John said, sock monkey. Yes. John, I know you know what a sock monkey is. It's that guy. It's a sock monkey. Y'all got sock monkeys in Canada. I just know you do. Yes, so the first day of spring here in Tennessee was chilly and a little bit drizzly. But it's supposed to be warming up. So yay! Lisa says, what are we making? What am I making? I am making a face towel. It is doing the lemon peel stitch. So it's gonna look like Whoa. Hold up. Okay, so I'm making faucets. So it's gonna look like this. It's a little bit bigger than the typical washcloths that I make. But it's doing the lemon stitch. So I'm making a face towel and a face scrubby. And then I'll have a face wash. And then we'll have sort of a face wash. And then I'm gonna have a wax melt and some candy. And they're all going in a little basket. And where did I put the basket, y'all? I just had them sitting here.
Did I throw them down in here? I did. So it's gonna look like this. Hold on. So it's gonna look like this. And then I've got the face wash. I put the face wash. And then I'm gonna put a wax melt.
Which I got the molds here. You want to see the mold? Okay, so here's one mold. It's got a little bee on it. This is what I was initially thinking, but those might be a little big. But if I put it in there and then put me like a popsicle stick barrier, and then do one this way and one this way, so that it has like a little groove in it, and then I can pour the wax in it, and then they'll be able to break them. That's what the back side of that one looks like. And then there was also one more. Come here, you. It was a pre-pack, y'all. And then there's these that are oak. Which I mean, they're for making soaps or whatever you want. These are food grade soap, which I mean, obviously, if I start pouring wax in them, they wouldn't be food grade anymore. Well, I guess I could wash them, but yeah. So that's what I'm making. And I'm way behind in chat here. Let's see it jump. Nancy says the yarn I have is from Bernat Denim Style and Lava Wash. Lava Wash. There we go. Sweatshirt indigo. Oh, cool. 50 said that's a cute set. Thanks. Renee said just darling. Karen said Creative Grandma is doing a bar soap drive, and wow, people are sending in lots of soaps. Oh, really? That's cool. Lisa said that's a good idea you're doing. Thanks. Karen said, and asked them for crochet soap sacks. See, I thought about doing a soap sack, but if I was doing the soap sack, I wanted to find somebody that makes goat milk soap, which I know we talked about that like a couple weeks ago or a couple months ago. We talked about the goat milk soap. And I found a couple of ladies that do it. This particular craft show that I'm getting these ready for, there's a lady there that I want to talk to about it. I didn't want to buy her goat milk soap to put in my kit, in my sets, and then sell them like while she's also trying to sell hers, you know what I mean, at the same show. But for the ones that I'm going to put on Etsy, I think that would be really great. And if she doesn't mind, I'm going to get her to do me the soaps in the honeycomb. And then I've already got the mold, and I can buy her more molds. And I mean, I could probably make my own soap, but there's a lot of trial and error when learning something new like that. So if I can find them and get them from somebody, that would be super better. That would be way better for me. Thursday said, Creative Grandma says she has plenty of soap and needs more soap sacks. Gotcha. So I thought about doing the soap sacks, but like I said, I wanted to have the soap to go with them if I did that. So I was looking for like the little small bars of the goat milk soap that you can use for your face, since I was doing the little face scrubbies. But what I ended up getting are like little, they're little containers of a gentle face wash that is good for all skin types. Back to the soap, I know that there are like rules and regulations and stuff for cosmetic grade items. So I would prefer not to get going on that unless I had fully researched it and was ready to go. Not something that I want to just like make today to sell in a couple of weeks. That's something I need to like research before I sell it to the public. You know what I'm saying? But if somebody else, that's like their main thing, and if I can sell it for them and put their little business card in there, then I can whoop, help advertise for them and sell their soap and like get it out to people as well. So it would be a win-win. Nancy is making more carrot treat holders. She has 7. Wait, what? Have 7 number 9 so far. What? And Nancy says carrot treat holders. These guys. They look like this. This one we did a curly cute because somebody wanted to see a curly cute. Where did I put this? You take a granny square and then you fold it like so. What I'm going to do with mine is I'm just going to lace it up like a shoe and tie a little bow right here. And then you slip stitch in the corner here, and then you chain. I think I chain. What did we do, Nancy? Chain 6, and then 7, and then 6, or you can chain 5, 6, 5, however you want to do it to make your little pieces. My other is in the other room. I don't think I threw it in this bag. I don't think.
I've only got 2 of those made so far. But nope, I didn't throw it in here. I didn't throw it in here
because I want mine to be, I'm making mine in cotton. But the reason I'm not going to stitch up, this one I stitched up, it's acrylic. I just did a single crochet and then flipped it inside out. Because I'm going to let, like when I, so I've got the candy to go down in here. But then they can unlace it when they get home after they eat their candy, and then they have a coaster. I was going to do them as a washcloth, but the washcloth is a little bit bigger than what the carrot has to be to hold the candy. So I've decided I'm going to do them as coasters instead. Hey, Darcia. Lisa said, I love the carrot items you are making on the Crafty Ladies. Yes, that's what these are, Lisa. They turned out really cute. So all you do is just make a little granny square. So if you can make a granny square, then you just turn it to where your points are like so, and then fold it in, seam it up. Now this one has a single crochet around it. These we did not. We just ended with the so you just do 4 rounds. So you start with your center, and then you do 4 rounds of the granny. And that's it. You seam it up. Like I said, this one, I believe it was Karen, wondered what it would look like with the little curly cue. So I tried it, and it turned out really cute. For the ones I'm doing for the craft show, I'm just going to do the chain. 3 little chains. That way they can hang it up if they want to, or they can pull that part off if they don't like it after they undo it. So. Darcia saying hello to everybody. Let's see, 8:44. I did see somebody ask about the Jeopardy question, and it is time, which makes me think, did I miss some other miss any other? There it is. I knew I missed a stitch. I missed a stitch. Missed a comment. My mom said, yeah, we got 2 3/4 inches of rain last Friday night and Saturday. And my mom says she does think my cousin still has the monkey. It's either a monkey or a lemur. I'm kind of thinking it's a lemur. He's super cute, y'all. Okie dokie. And Dorothy said, "Is there a Jeopardy question?" There is, and it is time. Okay, so let me go over here to my banners. So y'all, I think I have full confidence in everybody watching that y'all are all going to get it correct tonight because I thought it was a pretty easy one, and I think y'all will too. Okay, so we have a new category, and the category is catchphrases. And the answer is catch my this refers to what one is driving at in the conversation, not a pile of snow. And Miss Darcia says hello to all the lurkers. Yes, hello to everybody that is lurking. I appreciate each and every one of you. And let me go over here because I haven't played this video in quite a while. So let me go over here. And this is for everybody that's lurking. This is for y'all. Doing my little dance while I was playing. Miss Nancy made that little video. Cute. I'm seeing quite a few drifts come in. And y'all, I should go over. Okay, so I bought a game to do for a member game night. But I was also wondering, would y'all want to do a game night or a game day? I think it would be fun. It's a game that I have only seen one other channel do, and it wasn't a crafting channel that was playing the game. So I think it would be fun. But y'all, let me know. Would y'all want to do? Okay, let me go over here. Hold on. Let's pause this. Boop, doop, boop, 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 boop. That's not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. That right there. Okay, let me go over here. Over here, over here. Here. Oh, where did I do it? Not there. Was it here? Here. Here we go. Okay. Move that over here. Oopsies. I'll just say a game live. That way, let's see, did it put it up there right? Yeah. Scrolly, scrolly. Yes, a game live. So I'll put a poll up there, so y'all let me know. And then we'll go back and check out the answers here in a little bit. But yeah, let me know if y'all would want to do a game live. And if so, I'll see. I might do that instead of, or I might do it in conjunction with my, like, Let's Get Crafting. Might do like a game part of the time. It would be just for fun. And then I'll check out the poll later and see what everybody wants. See, and if you don't want to, that's fine. Just say no. If you do, then say yes. And I know some people don't like games. Some people do. I like trivia, but probably won't do. Oh, my phone's running out of battery. I know some people aren't big on games, but some people enjoy them. I'm one of those that enjoys them. Darcia says, I don't have a clue. All right, Miss Lisa is going to go get, she's going now to get some lunch. Well, you have a great day. Hopefully it will stop raining on you. Won't get too wet. Tell Miss Eden and Laura I said hello. So on these face towels here, I just keep going until it is approximately a square, maybe one row longer than a square, ish. And the way I determine it's a square is I fold it. I don't really measure it. Lisa said the girls say hi back. Well, y'all enjoy your lunch. Have a great day. But I'll show y'all what I'm talking about. I know we're not like very far into this one, so you won't be able to see it really, but I can still give you a demo, a little demo. Okay, so here I'm going to do my single and then end with my 2 half doubles. Okay, so if I was further along, I take one corner and I fold it up, and when this side and this side are the same, then I know that it's a square. Let's see, Noe said, I watched Men in Black 2 last night, and oh dear, the graphics were bad. You know, and I watch movies that I watched like years ago, and you think at the time how amazing the graphics are and the what is it, CGI, and you're like, oh my gosh, it's so great. And then like a few years later you watch it and you're like, oh, that is so bad. How did I think it was so good? But it's tech is constantly evolving. So good night, Mom. Have a good night. Okay, so I'm gonna grab this one to show y'all. No, yeah, this will work. I don't know what I did with the yellow one. I was gonna do the yellow one since it still had the let's see, am I zoomed all the way down? Let me look. Yep, I am zoomed all. And I'm all the way out. Okay, so you take it and you take your corner and you fold it up to the other corner. And then there you go. So you can see that your edges are slightly the same or close to the same. This one, there we go, is a little bit longer, but not much. So that way it's basically a square. And it really depends upon how your stitch gauge. This one you can see how that's kind of smooth. It's got a nice smooth edge by doing the half double. So that's how I do it. That's how I do my washcloths too. I won't measure them. I just fold them. And then I'm like, okay, yeah, that's pretty much a square. Renee said, all I've done all week is teach algebra and worry about state testing. Oh, look. I'm sorry. I was always really good at math, but it wasn't really my favorite. But I've always been really good at it. Kind of ironic because now I do accounting. But it's because it came easy to me. But yeah. Which is kind of, but since I do that all day at work, then when I get home, I don't want to, so I haven't finished my accounting for last year so I can finish my taxes. I've done most of it. I still have a little bit more to go. Like all my stuff's in the computer. I use QuickBooks at home, so all my stuff's in the QuickBooks. I just have to go through and make sure everything is where it's supposed to be. Gotta get all my receipts from BeeCreative. But those where they're supposed to go and split it all out. So yeah, I still have work to do. But when you do it all day, you don't want to come home and do that too. So, but I need to. It's got to be done so I can finish up my taxes. So I can finish up. There's 9 o'clock on there. Oh, here. Alright, we'll wait about 10 more minutes and then I'll do the drop answer after the ads. Although, like I said,
pretty
much
much
think
think
everybody that's watching
will
will
get
get
it.
it. We are not going to have time for me to finish this whole thing tonight on the live. I just wanted to get it started.
And then
And then
we're
we're
going to
going to
see
see
how
how
it
it
looks
looks
now
now
that
that
I
I
got
got
a
a
little
little
bit
bit
of
of
it
it
done.
done.
I'll do a
I'll
few
do a
more
few more
rounds,
rounds,
but I
but I
want
want
to
to
see
see
what
what
it
it
looks
looks
like
like
with
with
that
that
face
face
scrub.
scrub.
But I
But
think
I
it's going
think
to
it's
look
going to look
good
good
because
because
the face
face
scrub
scrub
is
is
it's got
it's
the
got the
brown
brown
in
in
it
it
and
and
then
then
a
a little bit of
little
a little
pop of
pop of
red.
red.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
it's
got
got
a
a
little
little
pop of
pop of
red,
red,
little
little
pop of
pop of
cream,
cream,
and a
and a
white,
white,
kind of
kind of
like the
like the
colors of
colors
a
of a
soft
soft
monkey.
monkey.
But hold on, because you got
You got
the
the
red
red
mouth
mouth
from the
from the
monkey,
monkey,
and
and
then
then
his
his
little
little
clean hands.
hands.
I
I
still
was
just
going
need
to
a
do a
few
few
more
more
rows,
rows,
but
but
now I
now
want
I
to
want to
look.
look.
I think that's
That's
going to
going
look
to look
fine.
fine.
I don't know what is
What
up
is
with
up
the
with the
color
color
on
on
this.
this?
It's
It's
kind of
kind of
like
like
muting it
it
out.
out.
Maybe
Maybe
because
because
they
they
told
told
me
me
my
my
battery
battery
was
was
getting
getting
weak.
weak.
Maybe. Hi,
Tiny
Tiny.
bits. Let me
Go
go
here,
here,
see
see
if
if
anybody
anybody
has
has
answered
answered
the
the
poll.
poll. Oopsies. Okay, looks like we're on the poll. We got 90% with a yes and 10% no. We've got 10 votes, so that's cool. Nancy said I just shared it and hit the thumbs up. Thanks. I had to go check out the poll results and see what was going on. And I may just do a separate game live. I might just, it won't be like an all the time thing. But if I do that, I will get it scheduled and share it out. That way y'all will know when it is. Like I said, I may just do it in conjunction with the Let's Get Crafting. I don't know. It's all up in the air, but I did order the game. Like I said, I ordered it for my members. But then I thought, you know what? We can do a member game night, and we can do a everybody game night too, or game day, game live. Trying to keep where I look on my computer for the time is not where it's at on my phone, and on the phone I can't see the time while I'm on the screen, which is weird. I want to be able to see what time it is. So what has everybody got planned for the weekend? At the moment, I don't have anything set in stone other than working on finishing up some of these baskets. I will be making the wax. Whoa! I will be making the wax melts. So I'll be making those up this weekend. And that's not it. That's all I got specifics anyway. I'll probably be lurking in several lives. Let's see. Noe says, if I can get out, I want to go to the antique stores tomorrow. Ooh, that'll be fun. Ooh, if I don't forget, I may go to a yard sale that's going on tomorrow. It started today. But I didn't go today because I was at work, although I did think about going during morning break. But I was thinking, let me go back tomorrow and see if they still have this one item. They had an old sewing machine table. I don't know if the sewing machine was in it, but it was a singer. The tabletop looked, I mean, it was kind of not really damaged, but you could tell they had like set stuff on it. So it needed to be sanding and refinished, like stained. But it was really, other than that, it looked like in the picture it looked like it was in really good shape. But it didn't have a price on it. A lot of the stuff in the pictures had prices, but that didn't. So it's probably way outside of my price range, and I really don't have anywhere to put it at the moment, but I still might go take a look. Tammy said her mom has dementia and Sunday is visitation and lunch. Oh, that'll be nice. I'm sorry that she has dementia, but that'll be nice to get to go sit and visit. So I may go see how much she wants for that table. And it may have a sewing machine in it. I'm not sure. But we'll find out. Maybe. If it hasn't already sold. Because usually stuff like that goes super quick. Especially when it's in a picture on Facebook or whatever. People usually, they just need to see it there when the door's open on day one and it's gone. If the price is really good. Like to have an old sewing machine that's in a table like that, but it's not a singer. But do I need? But I still want to go get it. Just because. You get little lots of this. 9:02. It's almost time to drop the answer. Question to our answer. So for those that are lurking and listening, or in the case of Miss Wanda, she might be driving. So our Jeopardy category was catchphrases, or is catchphrases. And the answer was, hold on. And the answer is, catch my this refers to what one is driving at in the conversation, not a pile of snow. And if you said, what is drift, you are correct. But, okay, so that's game night, if we do game night. I know we'll do this one game, and then I had some other, like when I first was getting my channel up and going, before I ever even, I guess when it was in the planning stages. Have a game night, or a game day, or that was one of the things I had thought about doing. And I bought several little card games and stuff that I thought might be fun. The game I just bought is something totally different. It's a different thing. But anyway, so I have some other games, so like we may try some of those if it goes over well. Like we'll switch it up. Hey, how's it going? He said, can I get a whoop? Of course. Thrifty says my mic sounds weird. You know, it kind of sounds weird on my side too, because I keep hearing it coming back out of my computer. I don't know what it's doing. I'm confused with it. I don't know why I keep hearing it over here. It's weird. But I hate that y'all can hear that. So, hey Karen, she said it's cold in Louisiana as well. It's been a weird winter, y'all. It has
like it's been colder here
sometimes
than
than
it
it
is
is
to our
to our
northern
northern
neighbors.
neighbors.
It's
It's
been
been
really
really
weird. And
in
like
like
Louisiana,
Louisiana
getting
and
snow
snow
and
and
coldness.
coldness.
Um,
Um,
one of
one of
the
the
um, one of the
one of the
people I
people I
met at
met
a
at a
craft
craft
show,
show,
um,
um,
his
his
name's
name's
Rick,
Rick,
and he
and he
lives
lives
in
in
New
New
Orleans,
Orleans,
or
or
like
like
basically New
basically New
Orleans.
Orleans.
It's
It's
very
very,
very
very
close. We're
close.
just
We're
gonna
just
say
gonna
he
say
lives
he
in New
lives in New
Orleans.
Orleans.
But he
But
had
he
like
had like
11
11
inches of
inches of
snow or
snow or
something
something
crazy
crazy
ridiculous.
ridiculous.
It
It
was
was
bananas.
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 Not
Not
like
like
at the
at the
moment, but
moment,
just
but
in
just in
general.
general.
Why
Why
is it?
is
You
it?
know
You know
what?
what?
Hold
Hold
on. Nope,
Nope,
that's
that's
not
not
on.
on.
That's
That's
weird. I
weird. I
don't
don't
usually
usually
hear
hear
at
at
coming
coming
back from
back
my
from my
computer. I
computer.
don't
I
know
don't
what
know
it's
what it's
doing.
doing.
Let
Let
me,
me,
you know
you know
what?
what? Let me do that. Maybe my phone is, I don't know. I don't know. Sorry about that, y'all. But for those that are just coming in, what we are doing is we're making face towels to go in a spa set. So here's one that I've already made. Oh, I was going to say I don't remember what color this one is, but I've got it laying right here. This one is called Fruit Salad. And these are all, I love this cotton that I picked up on sale, on clearance. Like I said, I don't remember if these might have been like when they did the price change, because I really don't think the cottons are $3.79 anymore. So that may be when I got these, when they were getting ready to change the pricing or the cost of them. But so I'm just making these little face towels. They're a little bit larger than what I normally make, than what I make my like washcloths and dishcloths and stuff. But these are just for face towels. They're 100% cotton. And the I love this cotton is softer than, say, the sugar cream or the peaches and cream. Now, I'm using the peaches and cream, the more sturdier, which a lot of people consider kitchen cotton. And that's what I'm using for the face scrubbies. And they have these little nubbies on them, which I do have a link in the description box for how I made these little face scrubbies. So they're smooth on one side, and then they got the little slight texture on the other. But I'm using those for that. Now, I know some people think I'm nuts, but I also like to use this for face scrubbies. The Scrubology. This is also cotton. Red Heart has one as well. Some people think it's a little harsh for their skin, so they don't like to use it, and that's totally cool. You'd also use these for like dish scrubbies, but I mean, you don't like scrub hard with it, but to me, it gently exfoliates your skin, or maybe not so gently exfoliate your skin, but I like it. But since it's not for everybody, these are not going in the spa set. But you could also make like a loofah mitt with this, like to use on your like arms, legs, whatever, your whole body. But anyway, yeah, so that's what we're making. Just making stuff for the spa set. And he said, wow, great price. I know, right? I really try to watch for when Hobby Lobby is having their clearance sales, because you can really get some great deals. Because when they clearance it, buddy, they usually do it up good, because when they want to get rid of it. But it also goes really quick. And last year I don't think I got any cotton last year. But I take that back. Yes, I did. I did. Can I reach it? Maybe. I cannot. I got the box of all the little mini skeins. Hold on. I'm gonna grab it. It's just sitting right around the corner. My arm's just not long enough. Tiny kids. I'll show you. I'll flip it around. Yeah. This is what I got. This was what was on clearance the last time. So I got all these little baby skeins. See, look how little they are. That's it in my hand. But this one was $8.99. It was regular $17.99. So I did get those because I've always wanted to try one of these. I've been wanting to buy one, but I'm also kindly cheap and I didn't want to pay full price. So I bought this one. They also had one with the acrylic babies. So, but I don't think I'd have enough in here of any of these little ones to make a full size, like to do the face towel. But I thought this was really cute. The other one's right here. Yeah. And wouldn't you know, because it wasn't the acrylic one. I mean, it wasn't the cotton one. It was the acrylic one. And it was $7.49 for the acrylic one. Let me move that Jeopardy answer off of there. Hold on. Whoop. There we go. Nancy said, I always wanted to get that set. Recently, Nancy said, recently I missed your comment. This was in the last, it wasn't that recent. It was on the last clearance sale that they had. So. Rudy said I had to re-upload the drawing of you and the picture. Okay. So this is what I bought last time for yarn clearance. But yeah, the cotton. That's where I got it from. Let me switch it back to, there we go. But I do know some people, they did have some of the colors. Nancy said, I was about to tell Earl we need a trip to Hobby Lobby. I haven't checked Hobby Lobby lately. I haven't heard of anybody. I haven't heard of it being on sale yet. John says, Nancy, he needs more convincing. Only when it's a good clearance sale on the yarn. Which, let's see, we're in March. Well, I don't know. It should be. They keep changing the time. It used to be like right around June. But it seems like it's been like they've been changing it up, so. We're going to hope that's my neighbor's dog and not my dog, because that's out front and he needs to not be out front if it's my dog. Which I hear him quite often, so I'm pretty sure it's his dog. Because I know I thought he was out. I thought my dog was out one day. No, he was sitting on the back porch just waiting. Just sitting there being a good boy like he was supposed to be. But yeah, no, Nancy, those were not recent. Those were probably, when did they have their sale? November-ish, maybe? No, it would have been later than that. I don't know, maybe. It might have been November. Oh, my chat's jumping. Hold on. Miss Nancy, can you take care of that, please, Mom? Or any of my mods in the house? Rudy, does Pam have Univision in Tennessee? I think there's Univision. I'm not sure. Not sure. Oh, if y'all have the Dollar General app in your area, if you have a Dollar General and you have the app, they have a sale going on candy. Yes, I have Telemundo. If or I can get Telemundo. But if you have the Dollar General app, they have sales now, and they may have always had it, but I just noticed it today when I was in there because I was looking for I was doing comparative pricing on candy, so I was gonna get like little Hershey Kisses and stuff to go in these spa sets. And if you go on the app and you put I couldn't add it to my cart, but I could add it to my list. So put 3 bags of the Hershey Kisses. It was buy 2 get 1 free, and that makes it cheaper than what you can even get at like Walmart. Renee says she doesn't have a Dollar General on the West Coast. They have some, but probably not where you're at. I know my son, he's up in Sacramento, and he said there's like one. That's all he's seen. I know over in the south, southeast, we have a lot of Dollar Generals, a whole lot. And then I saw on the news that they're getting ready to close like 100 stores or something. Dollar Generals. But yeah, I know that the Dollar Generals are quite a bit more few and far between out west. Probably if we pulled up a map of like all the Dollar Generals, there's probably like, I don't know exactly how many. Let's say 2 in California, and then they're probably sprinkled here, there, and everywhere. And then you get over here to Tennessee, and there's like Dollar. It's like the whole state would be yellow with like little Dollar General store sign, little dots. Karen said, "Yep, there's one in Sacramento and Citrus Heights. Just one." That may be like the only one in the whole state. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how many they are, but I do know he has one up in Sacramento, but that area, but that's it. I know you're south, so you're in Southern Cal, so maybe none down there. I would miss Dollar General, which I mean, I've lived other places besides here. And I know there are other stores like Family Dollar. What did we have in California? What did we go to? I don't remember. Renee says that's a little far for her down in Orange County. Right? That'd be a long drive just to go to Dollar General. I'm trying to think. We used to go, what was the store we used to go to? I mean, obviously we had the stores on base, but there was another like little store that we used to go to, and I can't remember what it was called. It might have been Family Dollar, but I don't think so. And they said, I wish we had an Ollie's. Oh, girl, yeah. I do like Ollie's, especially for like books and, well, not just for books, but like there's certain things that I can get at Ollie's that I can't get, that I don't see anywhere else. But like you can get, especially in like around Christmas time, they have a lot of really cool things that you can't find anywhere else, which makes it kind of unique. Karen said her brother and Fallon said their Family Dollar are closing and it's 70 and 90% off. Oh, that stinks. I think Family Dollar, we have one, well, we used to have a Family Dollar here, it closed, but there's, like where my friend's daughter goes to college, we had gone to see her, and we met her like kind of like halfway, and there was a Family Dollar and a Dollar Tree all in the same like building. It was like a combo store. So it wasn't a Dollar Tree Plus, but it was a Dollar Tree with a Family Dollar. So they're owned by the same company apparently. Okay, so Nancy bought, and I don't even know how to say that book for $2.99 at Ollie's. First time going. They do have a lot of craft books. But what I was gonna say is like, if you go this week and they have all these craft books, and then you go back like in a month, they'll have a different selection of craft books. Some of them will be the same, but they get in different things, which is pretty nifty. And a lot of times all these will get in yarn, and if they get in yarn, you can get it for a steal of a deal. I did pick up some yarn. I got some Ogos for like super cheap. And I wasn't gonna get them. Ogo wasn't like my favorite style of, you know, you can get a hank, you can get a skein, you can get a ball, you can get a cake, and then you can get an Ogo. Ogo wasn't my favorite, but I didn't hate it. It just wasn't my go-to. But they had their Ogos with all their yardage. They had Red Heart, they had Karen, Simply Soft. They had some blanket yarn, which I'm not a big fan of blanket yarn, but they were all super cheap. But I got some of those, and the yardage on them was more than the just like the jumbo scheme, the Super Saver Jumbo, I think. Either way, I compared price. It was cheaper to get the Ogo, so I bought several of those. Karen says she saw Dollar Tree are going up on price on some things to $1.75. Yes, some of ours are already up on that, but it's still like way less. Like you can get like the liter, like 1 point something liter of like Coke products. You can get Coke, Dr. Pepper, Sprite for $1.75, but it's still cheaper because it's like $1.95 for the same size bottle at Dollar General. But yeah. Okay, let's see. Thrifty said she last weekend in Ohio, she saw a Dollar Tree and Family Dollar in the same building, and then Dollar General was next door. That sounds like here. Yep, because we one of the Dollar Trees that I go to, it's a Dollar Tree, and then there's a Pizza Hut, and then there's a Taco Bell, and then there's a Dollar General. It's not right next door, but it's pretty dang close. And then Walmart's across the street. But here in the town I live in, the whole county, we don't have, in the county I live in, no Walmart, no Hobby Lobby, no Michael's, no craft stores at all. We have Dollar General. That's it. We have several Dollar Generals. We used to have a Fred's, and then Fred's closed, and we had a store called Pomida, and then it closed, and then we got another store in that building called Shopco, and then it closed. And now it is they turned it into a factory. Hey, Liz. Welcome in. Karen said, I thought Dollar General bought Dollar Tree. I don't think so. Dollar General owns Pop Shelf, P-O-P, Pop Shelf, but it's out of Goodlettsville, Tennessee. Dollar General is, and Dollar Tree, I believe, is out of Greenbrier. It's out of another state. Do I have anything Dollar Tree sitting around here? I should. Let's see here. Are you Dollar Tree? Whoa. Come here. Knocking stuff on the floor. Sorry for the crinkling, y'all. Where are you? Greenbrier International. Where are you? Virginia. Virginia. I had some felt sheets laying here. I was going to use them for something, and then I didn't. We're going to toss that back over there. We're not going to try to. But I am going to pick up my remote, if I can reach it. Because I don't want to step on it. Because I will. For sure. This says, I need to buy some. Now, those I didn't, it hasn't been that long since I bought the felt sheets. And they were eight, good size sheets. Are bigger than my head. What size are they? I think they're bigger than a sheet of paper. They look bigger than a regular size sheet of notebook paper anyway. Do I have them? I do. Whoa, wrong button. Go back. Okay. Oh yeah, they're okay. Can you see? They're about that. They're that much bigger than a sheet of paper. So they're about as wide as a. So what is it? 8 by 11 sheet of paper, and they're about an inch bigger, an inch longer. So yeah. If y'all wondering why I turned the camera off, it's because I was reaching on the other side and I didn't figure y'all would want to see my armpit. Even though I got a hoodie on, you still probably wouldn't want me to get that up close and personal with you. So that's what this is looking like. Now, where did the face thingy go? See, and I picked it up, tossed it somewhere. Oh, face grubby. There you are. Now we can see what it's looking like. I think it's gonna match okay. The brown down here is closer to this brown than what it's coming across on my screen anyway. Well, on that screen it looks better. On that screen, on my computer screen, it looks closer to the same. Liz says, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Thank you, Miss Liz. Let me go check out our poll and see how it's going. So we're at 83% and 17%. So we're still going higher on the yes. I'm just checking it out. Like I said earlier, if y'all weren't in here, if we do a game night, a game live, it'll just be for funsies. Just because, why not? Just for funsies. Okay, so y'all, we are coming up on 9:30. If anybody, Mr. Nightbot wasn't working so great the other night, but let's try it and see if he's working tonight. Type in BEE Thankful, BEE Thankful, all one word, if you want to share out your channel, and let's see if Mr. Nightbot is working tonight. I actually forgot all about that until right this second. So I may need to go relink him in again, but let's just give it a go. Karen says, oh man, no Matlock. Darn basketball. I like Matlock. Okay, Mr. Nightbot is not working apparently. So okay, I'll have to work on him and get him rehooked back up. But Miss Liz has shared Miss Renee's channel. Thank you, ma'am. So I will have to see what is up with Mr. Nightbot. He must have somehow gotten what is the word? Demoderated. For those that are not familiar, when you have Nightbot set up, he is set up as a moderator on your channel. That way he can drop links. He's an AI moderator. And then you have keywords that allow him to do certain things. So I need to go in and fix him. But got Miss Liz dropping links, and Miss Nancy can drop links too if she would like. She might be busy. She's been working on making some little carrot candy holders. But thank you, Miss Liz, for dropping channels. And Miss Liz has been going live quite a bit. I've seen her, been lurking in her lives while I've been at work. She's been doing some punch needle, and then she's been knitting. Y'all can go check her out. And there is Little Treasures by Nancy. Nancy's on her iPad. Okay. And her eyes, she's still dealing with issues with her eyes, so it'd be hard for her to see and drop links from that. But Miss Liz has got it. Thank you, ma'am. See. I think we've got everybody except for Miss Susan's channel that typed in Be Thankful. Do, 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 do. Nancy says, thanks, Liz. Yes. After I get all my stuff for this craft show done, I need to get, although if I had thought about it, I would have ordered the stuff, but I know I don't have time to get it all done. Susan said she's been with Liz most of the day. Cool. And there is Miss Susan's channel, so y'all can check them out. Because y'all know, I mean, I'm trying to not wait until the last minute to do all this stuff, but then, you know it's coming up, and the craft show's coming up, and I know I got stuff that I want to get done for it, but it's a matter of having the time to make it all. Liz says, does anybody else want your channel link dropped? If so, just type in Be Thankful, and she will get you right quick. Since Mr. Nightbot's not working, she will be happy to grab that for y'all super quickie like. But so, because I had all these ideas of what I wanted to do for the spring show, I had to come up with something different than what I do for like my winter shows, because people aren't buying beanies and scarves and blankets as much in the spring as they do in the fall and winter. So that's why I was working on these spa sets. But if I had thought about it, I could have made up some like cute little needle punch coasters, or some like little things like Liz was doing, like some little rugs. She made a really cute Peeps rug. If y'all haven't seen it, go check out Liz's channel and check them out, because they were super duper cute. So, but I don't have all the stuff to get it going. I got some stuff, but not enough stuff. I got the little, the punch needle thing I have is for the embroidery floss. And I need to get a bigger one so I can use it with yarn. Yep. So is anybody else going live later on tonight? If so, let us know, and we can do a B raid over to your house. Or if you see anybody live in the YouTube streets that you want to share out, let us know. I do believe Russell will be going live this evening. His channel is It's Raining Yarn. It's a little early yet for him. He probably won't be going live, I don't think, for another probably 30 minutes, an hour, hour and a half, something along those lines. He goes live later. Oh, I hear a helicopter. I wonder what they're doing out and about. It doesn't sound, a lot of times we have the military helicopters flying over, and it doesn't sound like a military helicopter. It could be, it just didn't really sound like one. They have that, they're like louder. But he could have been flying a little higher. Maybe. Maybe so. Oh yeah, we were gonna go. I was gonna go look and see. Susan said Matt the Rockin' Crocheter is on right now. Very cool. I was gonna see if Hobby Lobby still carried this yarn. We talked about that earlier, and then I didn't go look. So let me pull this up and go over here. Turn this camera off so y'all aren't looking at the side of my head. Nope. Share screen is what I want. Okay, so what is this called? I love this cotton with a twist. Oh, they do. And it's on sale this week, y'all. Okay, so here it is. It's on sale for $2.79. Okay, so it was okay, so I probably got this on their because mine has a price of $3.79. So when I got it on sale on their clearance, it was probably when they were doing their price change. So it went from $3.79, now it's $3.99. So that's why I got it for 94 cents because they were getting the new wrappers. Okay. So they have it in red. This is called Monkey Red. Oh, I bet they're all going to be monkey something. Monkey Red. Well, let's see. I can't see from the little teeny tiny pictures. Okay, I guess you just have to click them all off. Okay, so we had the red. I thought maybe they would all be together, but apparently not. Sorry if I'm giving y'all whiplash. Just clicking to see what other colors they have. I have this green one somewhere. I have a bag that has all my, it has quite a few colors in it. I was looking to see if they had any more of the twist. Why didn't you go? There we go. Okay. Let's go back. Did y'all go back with me? You did. You know how usually, like, when you click on it, it shows you just the twist. So is that all they have now is just the one? How about we do I love this cotton monkey? I guess so. That's all I see is the red. Okay, so all they have is the monkey red. So I guess you can't get the brown anymore. Or the gray or the blue. Not in the I love this cotton. Bummer. Bummer, bummer, bummer. All right, y'all. So we got one person, Matt the Rockin' Crocheter. If y'all want to check out his live, y'all can head on over. I believe I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. And Karen says they might have it in the store. They might. And since yarn's on sale, I might have to go check it out. We'll see. We'll see. Let me switch my camera back over to the other one here. And I'll show you how far I got. So that's it. It's not quite halfway done. But, so we'll have that. I done lost the dang thing again. I don't know what's going on. Alrighty, y'all. I'm back. That worked. Drop that one down. Alright, y'all. Before my internet dips out again. So that's what we got. This is what this set's gonna look like. So I have another more masculine colors. So, all right, y'all. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate y'all coming and hanging out with me tonight. And I will see y'all around the YT streets. Let me get back over here. There we go. All right, y'all. Remember, be creative. And until next time, happy crafting. Bye.